Hey, what's up guys, it's Jake aka Tag, and today we're back at it again with a Hog Rider Freeze deck. In this Hog Rider Freeze deck, we got a lot of bait proponents. We end up having the Dark Goblin that has 2 star levels on it. We're going to end up running Goblin Gang for also another source of log bait, Bats for zap bait, and a very fast cycle coming in at 3.0 elixir. You have Freeze, which whenever you get a Dark Goblin or a Hog Rider locked on your opponent's tower and you get a Freeze down, you can get a lot of damage. Ice Golem to kite units to the opposite lane, and Mini Pekka because its DPS is really high. I chose it in this deck instead of Lumberjack because it's able to get more damage against those golems in clutch moments when you need to freeze and need to just kill that golem before it gets that lock on your tower. So check out this deck for 12-win grand challenges, or check out this deck for ladder pushing, and let me know how it ends up working for you down below in the comment section. Starting off with Hog, he's going to go for Lumberjack. You know, it's probably going to end up being a golem deck after seeing Lumberjack, but we'll have to wait and see exactly what it will be. I'm going to go for Ice Golem to kite. Don't want to drop my Mini Pekka because he has Golem potentially. He's going to go drop a Mega Minion, so just want to relax a bit. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to drop my Dark Goblin to finish off that Barbarian, and then it should also finish off the Mega Minion. There's that. No hits on top of the Dark Goblin. Bats in the back. Since he used Barb Barrel, he's probably going to go in for a NATO on this if I had to guess. I'm going to go for a Hog though. I want to freeze this, we'll see. I'm going to freeze it. That's not very much elixir for him. We could be able to get critical amount of damage on top of that tower. Oh my gosh, that's brutal. So the thing that I have to do here is a very high Ice Golem. The reason I'm doing that is so that I can pull most of the bats. I'm also dropping the Dark Goblin so it finishes off that one bat that was stuck on my tower. Can't let that happen. Gonna go for a Goblin Gang. So then the Stab Goblins get hit by the Baby Dragon. And then the Spear Goblins are still finishing off the Baby D. That was absolutely brutal. We did so much work there, guys. I'm gonna go in for a Hog Rider to pull back the Mega Minion so it doesn't get any hits on our tower. And he's gonna NATO. Oh wow, that was very well played. Mitigated all damage there. Very well played there, dude. So, I'm thinking I'd probably have to go and cycle Log. It's a very fast cycle card. You know, he might just go Golem in the back. I don't know if that's a good play. I think I should just go opposite here with an Ice Golem. Ice Golem Bats. Going for the Dark Goblin. So he's going to go Baby D. That means he's going to go Golem in front of this, for sure. Yeah. Our Mini Pekka should put in a lot of work. I'm waiting for the next spawn. I'm going to go in for another Dark Goblin. If I go for the Mini Pekka here, and then a Goblin Gang, I think we might be okay. Definitely a difficult situation to be in, but if we're able to use an Ice Golem perfectly and kite everything backward for a bit, we are okay. I'm going for a Hog. It's going to give me some nice freeze value, I assume. We'll see, though. Ooh, he's not really going to give me it. He's not going to be able to drop a Golem in front of that. That's good. Ooh, he still does. Alright, well, he shouldn't have been able to. He's a little bit aggressive. He's a frisky fellow. And I end up going in for bats here. Need that Mini Pekka to put in more work, so I need to go drop an Ice Golem. He doesn't have Barb Barrel back in cycle, so I'm going to go for a Goblin Gang. Well, he does. He just didn't drop it like in the right spot, so that's good for us. I thought he didn't have it back in cycle. Little did I know, guys. We still have bats alive, so I want to go counter push with the Hog. I'm going to get ready to freeze. Really expected a NATO a little bit earlier, but he did not do that. I think we still get a Hog hit, and I'm going to go in for the Log. All I need to do is get one more freeze, I was going to say, but we still took it. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. The 1 HP Hog Rider. Night Witch is not good for us either. Alright, we're going to have to go for bats here. Go for Goblin Gang off to the side in case he zaps. Thought he would zap. I was a little bit scared. Hog Rider's going to need a lot of damage in the right-hand lane because he only has a measly Dark Goblin. Ah, that measly Dark Goblin's just going to ravage my Goblin Gang. That's unfortunate. Get out of here with that Dark Goblin. No hits for you today, sir. Okay. So we see Miner. We see Dark Goblin. I thought it was going to be Mortar for sure. It's not Mortar. See, it's Mortar Ice Wizard, which would be super whack. What is this? Miner, Ice Wizard, Dark Goblin, Bats. Is this a Miner Poison deck? It's a really weird one. We'll have to see. Go with Dark Goblin so we can finish off that Ice Wizard, hopefully. I want to go Hog here. What is that Miner? Was he trying to predict like a... I don't even know. I really don't know what that was. I'm okay with it, though, guys. I'm going to go for bats right on top of the Pekka, so then we get even more damage on it. Maybe he's not even able to kill if I go Goblin Gang here. I don't think it kills. Yo, that Pekka's gone. Keeping the Dark Goblin alive means more damage for us. Oh, that was so worth. That was so disgusting. I don't understand what this deck is at all. Not going to question it, though. I'm just going to go Mini Pekka on the back. Saving the Ice Golem in case he ends up having bats. Plus minor. What is this, man? This is so crazy. I want to get a juicy log off so I can kill the skeleton, so then maybe the Mini Pekka gets closer to the witch. Maybe it gets a hit then, or maybe it gets a hit on the tower. Oh, it got a hit on the tower! That's what I'm talking about, boys. I'm going to go in for an Ice Golem to kite. And I think we can be fine here with a Hog Rider plus Bats push on top of that Witch. If you think about it, the Bat should kill the Witch because the Witch is going to be targeting on top of the Hog, and then the Hog finishes off the tower. Whew, making waves, making pushes out here. Who needs a Mini Pekka when you have Hog Rider to tank? Keeping the Mini Pekka on defense in case he Pekkas or something. Just going to log that straight up. This guy is running the most odd deck of 2018, man. And I can, like, definitely say that. 2018 has been a long time, and this is just the oddest deck ever. Witch and Ice Wizard, man. Going for a very feisty Pekka, so I think a freeze is in order here. That Dark Goblin, guys. That Dark Goblin. He's really out here. Ice Golem to protect him again. Going for the gang. Second session of Dark Goblin. He is here. His time is here. I'm going to go for a Mini Pekka on defense, going in for a log to kill those skeletons. Skeletons are not allowed in this juncture. GG. Well played. And peace out, Girl Scout. It was a pleasure playing against you, man. What a weird deck. We're going to end up going for a Hog Rider here. We're going to see what's up. Just going to relax a little bit. This dude goes in for the Barbarian Barrel. So he goes in for the Barbarian Barrel on top of our Hog Rider. We have the Dark Goblin. We also have Goblin Gang. So this dude is in for a rude awakening right now. Bar Barrel and Mega Minion. It's looking like a Golem deck or some type of beatdown deck. It's got Zap as well. So yeah, that's a lot of spells, dude. You have Zap, and you also end up having the Barbarian Barrel. I wonder if he has Log, guys. I wonder if he has the trifecta of small spells. That would be so sad for me. It's going to be Golem, though. It's a fact. Can I get an Ice Golem in front of that? It doesn't look like it. Oh, barely not! Oh, yes, it happened! Holy crap, man. Whew, that was a roller coaster ride, if I do say so myself. I have to freeze that so the Night Witch Bats die, and then I'm also going to go Bats right on top of his Night Witch. Don't really care about the Barbarians. I'd rather try to defend fully on the left-hand side. I'm going to go in for a Goblin Gang, and I think that we'll be fine. That Mini Pekka gets one last Desperation hit off, and it looks like I can probably go in for a Hog Rider here. So then he has to disperse and decide what does he want to allocate his elixir to defend. I guess he's going to go fully on the right-hand side, just with the Mega Minion. The Mega Minion only gets one hit on my tower, and he loses his tower, so I feel like that's a really good interaction for us. We'll take that trade, man. You will surely take that trade. I could go Dark Goblin to minimize the amount of hits. I think the Dark Goblin provides a lot of value. Yeah, I could have dropped it earlier. If I dropped it earlier, he wouldn't have gotten a single hit. But goes in the lane that we want. We still get some chip damage with it. And now we have to defend another Golem push. He's just going to drop a Golem in front of it like a very skilled player. And we have to defend with all of our might. So I really want to utilize the Bats as the main source of DPS with the freeze. So the Mini Pekka, the freeze, and the Bats. I have to wait a little bit. We go for the freeze now. Ice Golem here. Mini Pekka is getting clobbered by the Baby Dragon, but the Mini Pekka is going to put in a lot of work. I want to go for the Dark Goblin in a spot that he's not able to do too much to. And I also want to end up going in for a Mini Pekka because the Mini Pekka will do very well against the Golemites and allow my tower to focus off on the Baby Dragon right after. I'm going to go Hog Rider in front of the Dark Goblin. He's going to go Bar Barrel for sure. Don't really want to freeze that because the Bar Barrel is coming through and my Dark Goblin is going to die. Wouldn't provide too much value. Definitely just going to go in for another Ice Golem. Dark Goblin again because he doesn't have a great way of killing it. And I want to sauce out my highest DPS units as fast as possible. I'm going to go freeze that. He's going to go Lightning. And I'm going to go in for Bats right on top. I think that the Mini Pekka will end up killing. And I want to go in for an Ice Golem so then the Baby Dragon targets that and not on top of anything too important. Dark Goblin gives us a lot of damage per second. So I'm going to go drop that instead of a Goblin Gang. I'm going to go in for a Mini Pekka to tank for the Goblin Gang and the... Well, I don't even need to drop the Goblin Gang. Just the Dark Goblin, I guess. We got the game in the bag. We got it under wraps. He's going to have Lightning, Barbarian Barrel, and Zap, but we still prevail against the Dirty Golem user. Peace out, Girl Scout. All right, we got a game against Apex Predator. He's a very good player. We're going to go sauce out a Goblin Gang here, and he's going to have a Bandit and an Ice Golem. I don't really know what variation of deck he's running, but definitely got to give him respect. Have to play slow and steady here. Can't play over aggressive because I will lose the game then. I'm going to go Dark Goblin in the lane of the one Musketeer. And we'll see what he does. Kind of want to go Mini Pekka here. And then let one lock on. Go for bats right after. Minimize the amount of damage they potentially get with that Muskie. Keeping the Dark Goblin alive is paramount. Going in for a Hog Rider after he goes in for a Barbarian Barrel. And also want to follow up with a Goblin Gang because I think he's at a very low amount of elixir here. I think we can punish him. I think we can spank him here. Goblin Gang should put in so much work on top of that Bandit. And I think we get a Spear Goblin hit as a result. Let's go. Give it to Daddy. Alright, so that start was beautiful for us. We ended up dropping a Mini Pekka on top of the one lane and then allowed a little bit of damage, but we dropped the bats as soon as one of the Musketeer locks on top of our tower. He's going to end up going in for a Collector in the middle because, you know, he's a little bit scared of us going in for a poison. I could have actually hit the other tower too. That was a slight misplay. It's okay though. I'm going to go in for an Ice Golem. Freezing the Collector doesn't really do too much for me, so it doesn't really matter. I'm going to end up going in for bats here. He's probably going to go for 3M soon. Yeah, as expected. I'm going to go in for Dark Goblin here. It's really unfortunate that I had to cycle a whole bunch of cards into him, but maybe I could have played a little bit more aggressive. Who knows? I'm going to go for Goblin Gang because he doesn't have enough elixir for the Barb Barrel yet, and that Muskie should just die. Okay, well, I can just go for a freeze. Not really worry about that, and then go for Mini Pekka and Ice Golem. Make sure that we kill everything. Positive elixir trades, and since you have Barb Barrel, you can't really break through. I mean, you're going to get the connection, but you're not going to kill my entire tower, is what I mean to say. Oh, you end up having Barb Barrel and Zap. That's really unfortunate for us. Okay, this is a hard counter to us. We actually don't have a great answer to the Collector at all, because literally just don't. We're running Hog Rider Freeze, and he has double spells, so this is a really, really bad matchup. Hopefully I can just defend the Virginity for the rest of the game. I have to play this super clean. Alright, really good Mini Pekka. Bats here. I don't really care as long as the Mini Pekka survives. We end up having Ice Golem alive, and that Mini Pekka just put in so much work. Holy crap, guys. Why are you pumping up with 24 seconds? He's really thinking he's going to take a tower. That is aggressive, man. That's an aggressive Collector. If you guys have ever seen an aggressive Collector, that is it. End up going in for an Ice Golem. Make sure that we minimize the amount of damage from that. And I just want to go for Mini Pekka here. I'm going to go for a log to bounce back that. And I knew that the Mini Pekka would end up precluding any potential of him taking my tower on the left-hand side. Somehow we won that without any answer to the Collector and him having double spells, but man, that felt good. GG, well played, and peace out. That was scary. B-Pro Esports, he's going to end up going in for a Bandit in the back. I'm going to end up going in for a Mini Pekka. Probably going to be this dude's probably not Pekka after seeing the Bandit, but after we end up seeing Bandit and Hunter, I don't really know. Could be something completely different. Could be Bridge Spam. He's going to go Ice Golem opposite. So this is looking like 3M now. Mini Pekka might get a hit off, and then it should render it useless. Definitely going to go in for a log that will end up killing the Hunter, and then I can go for bats here. Okay, he's going to go Barb Barrel, and he's going to go bats as well. This Barb Barrel is out of cycle. Can kite everything here. Goblin Gang. We do end up cleaning everything up here. Let's go. So he's going to have 3M, and he's probably going to have Collector, which will be a little bit difficult for us to deal with. Not sure, though. Yeah, there's a Collector. Might be able to just bats us. Don't really want to deal with that. I'm just going to go Hog in the middle. Doesn't have NATO, so dropping in the middle allows us to get the Hog Rider a little bit faster there. Hog still gets a hit. I can just log back that Hunter. Minimize the amount of damage that he gets. Stop its attack animation. No hits. Still has to deal with the Dark Goblin. Just going to go Cyclone Ice Golem in the back. So I can get back to another. And a Mini Pekka on the left-hand lane. Might have to end up freezing and bats on the right. We'll see. Looks like that's probably our best bet. So here we go. Should be able to defend this because he only has a Barbarian Barrel. Barbarian Barrel isn't so hot against us. I'm just going for a log. Might just eat that entire Musketeer so then I can get more damage. He's going to go for a Hunter, so I want to go for a Dark Goblin to get more damage on it. Can I freeze in time? I'm going to try to. Whew, that freeze. That was so juicy, man. Coming down clutch. One more hit, and we take it. That is tower, boys. I'm going to go Mini Pekka. I want to bounce everything back with a log so then we can end up protecting the mini pekka. Oh, that ice golem did knock it down in time. That's really unfortunate. I have to go in for a goblin gang so then the bandit hits that. If that ice golem was in front of the mini pekka, that would have been a classic textbook defense. That would have been the cleanest thing possible, but unfortunately it didn't work out. Going to go in for another dark goblin lane and the one musketeer. Looks like he's going to be applying a lot of aggression there. Definitely want to just go for a mini pekka. Wait for one muskie to lock. I'm going to end up going for ice golem here. I can just freeze this side and then log it back because the battle ram shouldn't connect them. GG. Well played and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you. Barely come away with that victory. It's very difficult playing against 3 Musketeer decks when you don't have a great answer to the Collector. He's always able to get Elixir advantage when he drops the Collector since you can't really spell it out.